Hello, is this thing on? Hello there, and welcome to Rolling with Comics podcast. Here at our table, we're a group of stand-up comics that like to play RPGs. Come join our adventurers, Andrew Boyston, John Hacker, Alyssa Suggs, Trevor Chavez, Jay Newkert, and myself, Jay Bird. Please note that this podcast features themes of violence, cursing, and descriptions of sexy acts, and it is not suitable for listeners under the age of 18. Listeners' discretion is advised.
Welcome back to Rolling with Comics.
See, that's why we need to put names on our mics, so that like mine doesn't eventually always smell like weed.
Yeah, exactly.
Mine smells like weed. And Boydston's Dorito beard. I don't. Oh, sorry, Taco Bell beard. That's the bit.
Anyway,
But yeah, folks, this is what you're going to be hearing now is Act 2 and possibly Act 3 of Alien Cronus, as presented to you by Rollin' with Comics, where we play RPGs. And Jared, why don't you go ahead and let everyone know what RPGs are for the uninitiated?
RPGs are where you and your friends, preferably. I've met people who just take randos and make an RPG group together, but you and your
pugs
friends,
as you will.
Yeah. People get together and they play a game where it's very imagination based, and you just simply use the rules and the dice as a way of navigating the story that you're all telling together, because you're not getting laid. So you're doing this. I'm sorry, I feel like I have to obligatorily burn RPG people even though I am one.
Aren't you getting laid now?
Yes.
Okay, and Hacker's getting laid.
So there's another
I was
rule
getting
to it.
laid until recently.
Okay, you're not.
That's
helping
why
the
you're
point.
the DM.
Oh, damn
You have the time to strategize and plan the game.
Valid.
So the key is to always have a life outside of the RPG so you could enjoy it and not be a scummy neckbeard.
Be a player, not a DM. Hacker, aren't you coming up with a game soon?
Yes. I also won't be getting pussy for a couple months coming up.
Oh, is it dick season?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm just going to be a DM, and I don't know how I'm going to make the time for that.
I don't know. Your girl's a drama person. It might just be like role play.
Yeah, you can test it out with her.
She's like, I'll be your face hugger.
Yeah. I'm going to make her be Doc Holliday. I'll be your Huckleberry.
Yeah, you will. You're just gonna Sam Elliott all over that.
Oh, yeah. Totally.
You listen here, Virgil. I think he was Virgil. Now that I think about it,
Thanks, yeah. You listen here, Doc.
that's it.
That gambling and that alcohol is going to kill you one of these days.
Shut up and give me that dick.
That's exactly how it's going to sound like now,
I
Hacker.
don't like this role play scenario. I don't like this role play of my role play life.
Hacker's like, it got way too real. This is only supposed to be a fantasy, guys.
And that's what the dice and rules are for.
So yeah, normally you guys hear us, those of you at home hear us playing Dungeons and Dragons, which is a D20 system.
I'm tired.
Shut up, Jaybird! Why are you being a dick? Normally you're the DM. I'm gonna fucking pay you back so hard when
Bro,
you're back in this chair.
He's just too used to having the power.
Nah, I know. Oh god, your character's dead next. No, with with D&D, that's a D20 system where you roll a big fat D20 dice, and then you consult a sheet of paper to let you know what you add to that. This is a D6 system where your skills let you know how many dice you roll, and the only thing the GM, me, cares about is how many sixes got rolled.
It's elegant. It's simple. It's alien RPG.
Should we remind anybody who our characters are if they are coming
Yes, let's start there. Let's remind everyone who you're playing, what your job is on the ship, and anything else you'd like to tell them about the fans at home about your character. Alyssa, you want to start?
Yeah, I'm playing Leah Davis. She's the pilot of the USCSS Montero. Reckless, addicted to pretty much any substance that she can get her hands on. Currently has played it pretty safe, actually. A little bit out of character.
You have not been reckless to this
Not
point.
been reckless to this point.
In your defense,
So
that's probably
hopefully-
my fault as a good captain trying to keep our pilot alive.
So hopefully we'll see some little bit of change this session.
Yeah, your character's pretty much been watching this horror movie along with the audience at home, like, what the fuck? All right, Jaybird.
I just forgot my name. It's because it's not this. It's
Oh.
Tug and...
It was silly. It was a
was
silly
silly.
name.
No. Hold on.
Oh, are we gonna have to? Is it gonna change halfway through the movie?
No, it's not.
Or maybe he's got like a wide span of nicknames, and just every session is one of the
It
other
was
nicknames.
called Tug and Rub, right? No.
No, that was the joke.
Was it Tug and Rub?
It should have been, but it wasn't.
No.
Tug and Chug? Did they rhyme?
He did.
Chug starts with a C. Tug and Chuck?
It wasn't a C.
Now you got me on C's.
Go through them. Go through the list.
Tug and Cunts.
Tug and Doug.
Tug and...
Might have been Doug. No, it's too easy if it was
No,
Doug.
it was a silly like redneck nickname thing.
I love that the guy with the access to the recordings is the one that forgot his name.
You know what?
Rug?
Damn it.
Was it Rug? Tug and Rug?
No.
Tug
I mean,
and Jump.
if you really, really want to, we could
Tug and Chug?
pause, and you could just load the last episode and scrub to it.
I love that we harassed him into it.
So now my name is Buckwheat. Yeah, Buckwheat or Buck for short. I'm trying to, kind of get into the accent a little bit because I'm tired. But he's got a heart of gold. His best friend is Tug, who is now hurt. We got to make sure he comes out alive. And I just want to make sure that everyone comes out alive, but mainly Tug because he is like my son. Because there's some crazy and nastiness going on in this here place that we found ourselves in. That there is.
Okay.
Roll Tide.
All right. I am the captain of the ship, Van Millerov, who's a Slavic defector from the calm worlds, for lack of a better term. So he's working on this ship for Weyland Yutani to eventually get independent and out from under the thumb of any corporation. Trying very hard to keep his crew alive, even though they're a bunch of roughnecks and adrenaline junkies and a corpo who's up to no good because we don't like corpos. But yeah, that's pretty much it.
Okay, I didn't need to throw shade at me at the end of that.
Yeah, I did. It's part of my
Nobody
character.
likes you.
Yeah.
My character literally in his write-up doesn't like you.
Okay. Well, my name is Elon Husk. And
Did you do your studying this week?
I did. I got a few more points I want to go through. Currently facing a lawsuit because I took out all the yellow caution lines in one of my factories because I didn't like the color yellow, and that caused accident. Also, lawsuits for racism in my workplace that I run. Also, the internet site that I bought to promote free speech, I let people say the N-word, but I've blocked people saying cisgender because that's a slur.
So what you're saying is the reason you're on this ship is because Weyland Yutani thinks you're real problematic.
Yes, and they're trying to get me away so I can't tweet anything because they had an interview with the president and it did not go well at all. We both just looked like idiots. I'm out here trying to make a quick buck. Lots of moolah.
For your expeditions to Mars, I guess.
For my expeditions to Mars that I said would happen 10 years ago.
Mhm.
And
Well,
you're
Mars
now
had-
getting rockets up.
Yeah, finally my rockets aren't exploding and rocket areas near me, say, for example, what's that big military company?
Nah.
No, it's
NASA?
another one. It's Lockheed Martin.
Oh, Lockheed
Lockheed
Martin. I
Martin
was
is not
close.
complaining
Raytheon?
about
No.
my exploding rockets anymore.
Normally they like stuff that
Gonna suck
explodes.
Giant sneeze.
Yeah, I think that's it.
All right. So to recap, all of you are on the ship US. Well, yeah, are crewmen on the ship USCSS Montero. On your way to Sutter's World, you were redirected by your ship's computer mother to rendezvous with a unknown emergency transmission. You discovered it to be this ship, the Cronus, which has been missing for 73 years. You went on to investigate, and once you found your way into the reactor, found a horrific mutant that tried to murder 3 of the crew members. You all survived, though one of you escaped with broken ribs and the other one with a broken hand. You then proceeded to, well, at that point, the ship's computer for the Cronus started bringing all the lights on and brought the crew out of cryospace, or cryosleep. And soon after coming out of cryosleep, the lead scientist on the ship proceeded to act very bizarrely and then collapse in seizures. And as Boydson put it in our group chat, then proceed to have an alien yeet its way out of his head. So
Very scientific.
He like throat bursted instead of.
It kind of like
bursted.
skull and I like it. It
crawl out
pulled
of
his.
his eye
It
socket
tore.
face.
Yeah, it tore his jaw off to get out of his head.
I like it.
And all of you decided. Well, Captain Millerov decided that the best course of action was to get the fuck out of there.
Yep. With everybody, we got everyone back on our ship.
Well, you're now, as we ended it, you were running out of the room and the door was closing behind you.
Right.
On the Cronus.
And some might ask, who had the broken hand? And then to them, I would say, Tug never had teeth broken because you guys were wrong. We didn't say anything like that at all.
Right. That was
No, the DM was wrong.
that was
remember?
GM's
No.
discretion because I didn't realize I guess put it all together that you guys were wearing spacesuits and it would be very hard for the mutant to punch through the spacesuit and then break his teeth. So I made a switch and decided that his hand was broken instead.
Oh,
Wait,
see,
who has the broken ribs? That's
That's-
Husk.
Elon Husk.
Mhm.
Elon Husk has broken ribs.
Yeah, I was actually trying to gaslight our audience, but thanks for explaining it.
It's funny in the Alien RPG like core rulebook, it does say like at certain times like, hey, if you're the GM and you think something works better for the story, just fucking do it.
Nice.
It literally refers to it as dealer's choice.
Yeah.
So you're like, hey, if you want to have someone not die, go for it. If you want to give them a slightly different injury because it works better for the story, do it.
If the
Mother,
guy's being,
what happened yesterday?
if the
So,
guy's being
the logs show that his hand was broken, but my teeth hurt. No, your hand was broken.
Your hand was broken.
there is no record of it.
yeah, if the guy's being kind of a prick, kill him. Go home. Get out of my
Ah,
house. Like-
the law of the game master.
yeah.
But yeah, that's where you guys are at now. The door is closing behind you. You are proceeding to move away from the cryo room. Who's on the Montero right now? Just so I'm clear.
I think we all got to
Yeah, because I was like,
Montero.
get them.
What I'm saying
immediately
is,
to sick bay.
assuming that the people who were in the, well, I should say, who didn't go in the cryo room?
Everybody else. It was just me and Hacker
Yeah.
that went in.
Okay.
Yeah, because I took Tug back into the med bay.
So you two and the crew of the Cronus are now making your way through the halls of the Cronus. You two and Tug are now in the on the Montero.
Yes. I asked Tug a little hand. I'm just like, has his hand like, it's gonna be okay, buddy. It's gonna be okay. I'm like wrapping it up, spitting on it, spit shining.
And all right, so yeah, that's where we'll pick up. You two, Husk and Millerov, you two are making your way through the halls of the Cronus. Buck and Davis. Is that your character's name, Melissa?
Yep.
And Davis, you two are on the Montero. What are y'all doing?
Who are we starting with? We're gonna do turns.
Well, things are kind of are loose at the moment because we just kind of wrapped up some what was essentially like combat and then like a big dramatic moment. So
Davis, yo, I need help. Tug, he's fainting because his hand hurts so much because he's like kind of a pussy.
Oh my fucking god! Oh, is it just his hand?
I mean, it looked like it was his mouth, but now it's his hand. I don't know what happened, but I'm just so glad it's not his mouth. He had such a pretty mouth.
Okay.
I just remembered he was always missing those teeth.
Yeah.
Okay, get him over here. Where are we at? We're in the med bay.
Yeah, meet me in the med bay.
Okay.
Yep.
because you would be in the cockpit right
I was
now.
in the cockpit. Yeah. So are you're here in the
Yeah.
in the okay.
We're all in the same ship now. We're gonna meet in the part of the
Okay.
ship.
Yeah.
where
Meet
do
me in the
we-
med bay.
Yeah. Hi. Tug's fainted now. I think he doesn't really have much to defend himself.
Oh god, what the fuck
I think we
happened
should
in
take
there?
Tug's hand off. I think it might be infected.
we have to amputate. What the fuck happened?
Well,
in there.
See what happened was there was an alien and there was like a hole, and then like Tug was like, I'm gonna go check. No, Elon Husk, that asshole, he was gonna go check it out, and of course then a thing came up and just started whapping all everybody, and it was bad. And I tried to shoot at it. Tug got a good shot in with fire, and then I just knocked over the head with my thing with my little torch thing, and then we ran. We found some friends, but one of them already died.
Well,
I think it was
You and Tug wouldn't have seen.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
It would just be these two
Yeah.
that were in the cryo room. So
Captain and asshole are on the ship trying to get whatever asshole wants to get done. But right now, I'm just trying to help Tug in his hand. Look at his hand. His hand's like so many pieces.
Okay, well,
Wiggling his hand. Look at his hand.
I think he'll survive. His hand will survive. Did you see what it was
I
that
mean,
attacked you? It was on screen. It looked like some sort of monster
whatever it is, it's dead now.
that we know of.
No, I made sure it stopped moving.
Where are Milorov and Husk?
You
and
know,
we're gonna pause you with you two right there, and we're gonna go cut to
Where
you
are
two
they
with
indeed?
where are they indeed to Milorov and Husk in the Cronus.
Okay, so I just watched the creature run off when the door shut.
You probably so you would have watched it. The door close. The creature crawled up the door, looked at you, hissed, saw that it couldn't get out, and then ran off back into the room.
And
I'm running.
Yeah, because I sent Husk forward with everybody that we were able to save. And
Also, for those of you around the table, I do have cards down above the map of the crew, so you can get a visual aid of the crew members that you saw in that were in cryo sleep.
They're over there. I like the blonde guy. Oh, well.
So those are the four crew members of the
That's a
Cronus that you
woman
have
named
found and
Clayton.
saved.
Clayton.
Clayton.
Mm-hmm.
What a. That's a first.
What's her last name? I think
That makes sense.
Lori Clayton is her
Okay,
name.
that makes more sense. Oh, wait, should we know their stats as she picks the one up?
Oh, sorry.
Oh yeah. I was
Sorry.
sorry. Don't look at the
okay.
backs yet. That you may need that information later, but for now you don't
I don't
know
remember
that.
any of it. It's fine.
It's okay.
You just stared at it. It's a card.
It's pretty much what happened. My brain's working on 3% today.
Oh.
So those are the four crew members that you have
like
with you.
Dorito?
Are you two just taking off running?
So I was just making sure everything was
Not
secured, and then was all like, "Holy shit!" when I saw the creature. But I'm gonna like catch up because the goal was that I would run anchor to make sure everyone's safe in the back.
And I'm taking lead because
You're brave.
I'm saving my own skin.
Oh.
Yes, I'm brave.
Okay, so Reed kind of hangs back with you, who you remember from seeing her cryopod that she was like in charge of security on the ship,
Mm-hmm.
and she just immediately was like, "Wait a minute, we're just leaving that fucking thing in here? Do you know how deadly those things can get?"
What I'm doing is securing your crew and my crew so we could have a plan of action.
So we're just gonna leave that thing here to like fucking wander all over this goddamn ship.
You think we're coming back to this ship for anything we don't need?
But we are coming back.
With a plan?
Fair enough.
Oh no, sorry, I changed my mind. Let's just fuck any strategy and run back in there and get killed. That's a great idea.
I didn't want to make sure we weren't just gonna hide in your ship the whole fucking time, man. That's all I was trying to make sure of. Shit.
Well, then we're not doing that. Keep your ass a moving, huh?
All right. Shit.
Shit.
You did sound a little
Shit.
Italian.
Shit.
Yes,
there
I
at
like
the
how
end.
he got a little New York in there.
Keep
at the
your
end.
ass a moving, huh?
Ass a moving.
All right, so you guys are just booking it towards the airlock then?
Yeah, back to our ship.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
As the two of you are making your way back to the airlock, your comm units crackle to life with a burst of static. Lighting on them turns red as you see the source of the transmission. 2 words appear: Mother Montero. And those of you who are on the ship on the Montero here, this next part as well. Oh, what? Oh, I'm doing the Eastern European accent, right? That's right. Warning, warning, warning. Displacement drive malfunction detected. Cascade failure is imminent. Fission reactor overload in T-minus 10 minutes. Repeat, displacement drive malfunction detected. Cascade failure is imminent. Fission reactor overload in T-minus 10 minutes.
What does that mean?
That's our ship.
That's your ship.
Okay.
Whoa.
Have we made it into our ship officially?
You
at this
were
point?
just getting to the airlock door.
Okay. Hey, are any of you guys mechanics?
I feel like I should know what this means, but I don't.
Okay, yeah, actually you would all know that this means that the engine is going to blow up in 10 minutes and take the whole ship with it.
Oh no. That's not good.
So yeah, that's what fission reactor overload means. That part the rest you weren't sure, but fission reactor overload, you know that means like the engine's going to blow up and destroy the whole fucking ship.
That's not
Well, fuck.
And no, none of the. Let me double check. I don't.
His face exploded.
No, none of them are mechanics.
Fuck. Okay.
I mean, the security officer may be able to help a little bit, but she's more a weapons expert than heavy machinery.
good. Nice.
Okay, so is there somebody out of the people that we have rescued that's like a CEO, or would that be head of security?
So that would be let's see. That would be John's. He was the second officer on the ship, but he's the, highest ranking surviving officer at this point.
Okay. So I ask that, who out of you guys are in charge?
And you can see him get a little bit sheepish about it and be like, "Well, I guess that'd be me then, eh?"
Okay. Listen, is your ship stable from what you remember?
Yeah, I mean, well, there's some things that need to get worked on.
It
don't know
will
why I
last
mean-
more than 10 minutes, I'm assuming, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Fuck.
But by stable, I mean we're not gonna blow up or anything.
Well, yeah, but my ship might.
We need to get the current crew off of the Montero and onto the USCSS,
Agreed.
The Cronus. I mean.
the Cronus.
All right, this is what we're going to do. Grab everybody. Davis,
Yep.
you're on sick bay with the boys.
Yep. Here with Buckwheat and Tug.
Is Tug good to move?
Yeah, his feet work, but his hands don't.
Yeah.
Well, just one hand.
Well, his hand don't. So as long as he's only using his feet to walk, we're good.
He's just screaming and holding his hand with his other hand, so...
He good, man.
Tug looks at you and goes, "It's fine. It ain't the hand I jerk off with anyway."
Yeah, he's fine. He can walk.
Yeah.
All right, reverse order. Grab anything that we could use as weapons, anything we could... Just fucking ransack our shit. Grab everything we might need. Get back to entry point on the other ship. We're going to need to fucking cut ourselves loose.
Oh man, I banned
Roger
on
that.
shit then.
Uh,
That's no fun.
Davis, meet me at the flight deck.
Copy. Is there anything that we can grab? There, I thought we got all the weapons.
I would. That's just like a general, like if we have health pack stations or
Got you,
anything like
okay.
that, or
I think you have one med pack on board.
Okay. I grab that.
Yep.
Okay.
We'll say you can grab that. Now here's the key though, and I would say, God, who would probably mention this to you? Probably Reed would say, so how far are you going to get that ship away from everything? Because if we leave it there, it's going to take out like a good part of our ship too.
Are there any celestial bodies around here? Suns, planets?
You're in middle of
Or
deep
just
space.
Middle of deep space.
Do we have any kind of autopilot?
You.
We do.
Yes.
So I
Okay.
could program Mother to just like, and this is why I want you on the flight deck, because we can put it in, set a timer, and say like you're gonna fly
This direction,
indefinitely that
yeah.
way. But the problem is we had to jerry rig the umbilical, so we
Fucking
might have
welded.
to cut the umbilical loose, which is going to be an issue.
I could do that.
Absolutely, you can.
Yeah.
Well, because I realize like manpower wise for fixing this problem is you and nobody. So if one of those guys was a mechanic, I would have just sent you with the other guy to basically be Tug and go and solve the problem. But we don't got that luxury.
Tug pipes up. I can help. I still got my good hand.
Shut the fuck up, Tug. I'm kidding. I love you, Tug.
Well, I'm gonna need
You're a
you.
bastard sometimes, but I love you too.
I'm gonna need you on this new ship
Forehead kiss.
because when we were trying to set this other ship up to be safe is when you guys got fucking attacked. So this time around we got more people. We can do a proper search.
Autopilot.
Yeah,
I'll
I'm
get
gonna
ready
put.
to cut the cord.
Yeah, you gotta go figure out how to unweld us from this death trap.
Oh, just a little snip, snip. You know what I'm saying? Give the old doctors welcome to the world kind of snip. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
At this point, Tug pipes up. What about that fucking fuel
You
in the cargo hold? All that tritium.
God.
Jesus Christ.
motherfucker.
Could you pilot the loader one-handed?
I'd say it'd probably be better for me to cut the umbilical loose one-handed,
do it, man.
and then Buck handles the loader.
I'll go
Are
do
you okay with that? I know it's your special little toy.
It is, but I mean, I'm only one-handed, man.
that. I'll figure it out.
All right, Buck.
Actually, let me see what Buck's like. How good Buck's skill is in that, because
Well, I have 8 heavy machinery, right? That's what.
yeah,
the
you go
loader
ahead
is?
and take it.
Yeah,
Buck
yeah.
would know you're better with heavy machinery, or Tug would know you're better with heavy machinery. He'd know his left hand is fucked and be like, "All right, I'll cut us loose. Don't worry about it."
Okay, I'm on it. Yep,
So
yep, yep.
once we
All right, sorry. I'm trying to remember. This isn't anything that we need fuel-wise. It's a delivery.
Yeah,
it's a delivery.
We're trying to secure the payload. Overwatch style.
Okay, so secure it as in we're going to take it, or secure it as in we're going to get it the fuck away from us because of the explosion.
secure it, as in I'd like to bring it on board so we can
Right,
get
right.
fucking paid for the
I still
shit.
wanna get
Okay,
money.
that's what I
Yeah,
was thinking. That's what I was thinking.
really need that money.
Yeah.
we could toss it on the Daisy
Yeah, that's also doable.
and then fly the Daisy from the ship to the. Oh shit! Is there any way to open up the Cronus and get in there once we're on the Daisy?
Oh yeah, because all we have is the umbilical, huh? And is the umbilical big enough for a loader to walk down? No. So we
Probably
have
like
to put
2,
our
3
docking bay to
people
their
with-
docking bay. Right?
Yeah, you'd have to open up their docking bay, open up yours, fly from one to the other while the Cronus flies off, or the Montero flies off.
Fuck. Okay. But get on
That's
that
doable.
door now. When the door is cut free, you, me, and Davis are gonna stay on the ship. We're gonna pilot around put a storage to storage so we can do a straight transfer, and then program this fucker to get the hell away from us.
I thought it was going to be Tug, Buck, and Davis on the ship. Because Tug's handling the door, or handling the umbilical. Buck is handling the fuel.
Oh, right. Because he can cut one-handed, as he was saying, right?
Yeah. Tug's going to cut the door because he can cut one-handed.
Okay, then we'll do that, and I'll secure everybody else.
Yeah.
Davis, the moment we get shit unloaded, put in that autopilot and get the fuck off of that.
And as you're saying that, you hear Mother say, Cascade failure imminent. Fission reactor overload in T-minus 9 minutes.
Oh, fucking hell.
Buckwheat, get on that shit.
Okay, I'm going, but damn, fuck, God, shit. Trying to be bat out of hell and in space, and bats can't fly in space because of gravity.
Tug looks at you and reaches his hand out and says, "Stay safe, brother."
I give you the secret handshake, but
I was thinking like the what is it, the Arnold
Predator.
Yeah, the Predator, Arnold Schwarzenegger,
You know what?
Carl Weathers.
yeah, I go for it with his broken hand.
Oh,
Yeah, brother.
yeah, brother.
My bad. And I just started heading off.
One single tear and a dribble of blood just starts coming down Tug's face.
All right, so the entry point on the I don't want anybody to go very far. I just want to be barely on the other ship. But myself and gosh, you've got no medical attention, huh?
No,
Yeah.
Okay.
no, my chest is in severe pain right now.
Okay.
Oh no. No.
Shit, and then we got no crew with the people either.
I mean, the safest bet would be to.
Oh, almost forgot.
Right.
As soon as you all heard the countdown and the reactor failure imminent, everybody gets a stress point.
Okay.
Well, that makes sense.
A pencil.
Okay, I don't know how to do this any other way safely, so I'm going to need everyone to come with us to the docking bay. Somebody who's familiar with this ship, please lead the way.
Because it's a new act, we are starting fresh with stress point, right?
No.
Oh, so
Just adding it.
I think I had 2. I didn't have very many. I have.
All right, so we have 3 big things going on. So we've got the piloting for the roll is easy to do, but the autopilot set. I'm handling the cutting.
More on the mic, Trevor.
And then you're in Buck, you're doing the loading of the fuel onto the Daisy, right?
Yeah.
So pilot or fuel loading, who wants to go first?
Like turn wise?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll let you guys decide what order.
I can go.
Okay.
So I'm back in.
Last week.
So you're in the cockpit and you're trying to plug in the auto. While all this is going crazy, you're trying to plug in the course for the autopilot to take the ship away from the Cronus, keeping everybody safe from the blast radius.
Yes.
So you're going to make a piloting roll, but this is going to be at a -2,
John.
so you're going to do this with 2 less dice. So what's your piloting
Right.
skill?
8, 6, 5 plus 3, 8,
So you're going to roll with 6 dice, and then how many stress points do you have?
2.
And you're going to roll with these 2 as well.
Oh, 6s.
You can push if you want, but you will take an extra stress point. Actually, I think you can push twice.
I can push any skill roll on agility twice.
Well, I think piloting is an agility skill, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
So yeah.
Without any, just like twice, just not once, but each push does increase your stress level by 1.
All right. So you can re-roll everything, but
Okay.
you have to roll with 1 more stress dice.
Okay.
And if you miss this one, you can technically go 1 more time because you are wild reckless. Any sixes?
No.
Oh,
Motherfucker.
you can push one more time, but you will be at, what is it, 4 stress points?
Yeah, fucking push it.
All right.
Is there a mechanic for reducing stress points?
There is, but you have to have a moment to essentially like calm down and take a
shit.
beat.
Okay. Oh yeah, that makes sense.
I can tell you an
Okay.
age-old.
How many sixes?
Two
Old as
sixes.
time.
Okay, so you can either be impressive with your piloting, or you can make a piloting check for with an extra dice next time around.
Extra dice next time around.
All right, so next time, remind me next time that you or just put next to your piloting a little +1, and we'll try and remember that's what it's for. Next time you make a piloting check, you get an extra dice to roll. So yeah, you plug in it's tough, it's stressful, but you get the coordinates plugged in and figured out, and you are locked in. The ship is
Yeehaw,
rolled over, but
motherfucker.
starting to pull away from the Cronus just a little bit, so that way you can be out of blast radius when this thing goes up. All right.
Can I add that I've never looked happier in my entire life while all this is happening?
It's like cowboy
Okay.
shit.
Oh wait, no.
Pretty much did check this shit out.
So Tug gets it. Well, I'll actually, you know what, we'll do the next one, and I'll do Tug's thing in a second. So Buck, you are now up. You are going to be making heavy machinery rolls to put these tanks on the power loader.
Yellow ones. All right, time to lock the fuck in. So I put like some chew in my mouth, and I put on like some like dirty old headphones that are like the like old like kind of like they just clip over the ear, and it's just like a little speaker that just like hangs on your ear, and it's just like "Break the Chain" by Fleetwood Mac. You know, just like
And it has a product name on it. Too bad no one sponsored us yet.
Whatever. I'm just saying.
Oh, also before you as all of you got to your positions before you started doing your tasks, you heard Mother say, fission reactor overload in T-8 minutes.
Can't hear shit you said, Mother. I'm locked in. So I got one success, but then these are ones.
Oh,
Can I
okay.
push, though?
No, you can't push when you do a. Hang on, I just want to double check this.
Because I was going to say, I even have True Grit, and it's a strength check, so I can technically push for free. Locked in. Fuck! Oh, no!
I'm locked in. Wait, what the fuck is that? Oh, it's my hand.
And the best part is such look, guys, it's just money. We all have our lives still. And then just Elon Hush just goes to choke me like, ha!
Okay, the rule book doesn't make it clear whether it's an auto fail or not.
I'm pushing.
But it does say you can't push.
I can't push.
You cannot push if you got a 1.
Oh, okay.
Did you get any 6s?
I did not.
Okay.
No, I did. I did get 1 6.
All right. You do still have to roll the panic roll though. So roll one of those stress dice. Tell me what you got.
A 1 again. Son of a
Oh
bitch.
no, that's actually a good thing right now because your stress level is 3.
Yes.
So you keep it together, and you, even though you're stressed out and fucking sweating your dick off, you get the first of the tritium canisters onto the Daisy.
Cool.
Woo.
I was so nervous I swallowed some of the chew. I'm like, oh, fuck. Oh, fuck,
we'll say even though you were careful, that didn't take. Even though you were being careful, that didn't take you that long. So I'll roll again for the next one.
All right, I do need another die because I
Yeah.
pushed. My true grit says.
Oh
I
no,
can
you
push.
can't. You can't push
You
if
didn't
you
push,
because you
Oh, that's right.
you had a
You're right,
panic
right,
roll.
Right. So I got a 6 on the yellow die, and then nothing else.
Okay, so you get a second canister onto the daisy.
Oh, how many canisters on there?
From the looks of it, you can fit 10.
Oh shit! So I have to do this 10 times.
If you want to put all 10 of them on there. Tug, all you can hear for those of you if you're like listening to any comms is just Tug kind of like mumbling and cursing as he's trying to cut this umbilical loose, and it looks like it's taking him a little time.
Okay.
As he's cursing and mumbling, you hear Mother say, "Fission reactor overload imminent in T-7 minutes."
Can I hear this even though I'm on the other ship?
Yes, because you're still in your spacesuit and your comms are still keyed into the Montero.
Gotcha. Okay.
It's gone.
Davis, fuck it. We're gonna cut it loose. Tug.
Oh, these aren't yours.
Tug, lock the door. Shut the door to the umbilical. We're just gonna break the motherfucker off. We don't have enough time.
Boss, you know that because this thing's welded into the side of the Cronus, we may take part of this fucking ship with us when we, try and pull away.
Okay.
Just give me a couple minutes. I can do this.
Then you need to fucking do it yesterday. Get on
I'm
it.
working. I got one fucking hand, man.
Jesus Christ, you sound worse than me, and I'm the corporate guy.
I'm Russian.
Oh, I need this done yesterday.
I take one down and pass it around. 7 more canisters to get on this thing.
All right. So are you Davis, right?
Yep.
What are you doing? Because you finished plugging in the autopilot into the computer,
Yeah, then
or the autopilot path into the computer.
I'm just waiting on Tug. How much time do I need to, like, once it's done, to be able to get down to do we have that quantified?
Preferably 7 minutes.
Preferably 7 minutes.
I would say it'll take you a couple minutes to get down and onto the Daisy, but you may want to take a minute or two to get into like a spacesuit,
Fucker. Okay.
just in case something goes wrong while you're coming over, or
Okay. Then how am I getting onto the Cronus? If he's
You're
cutting
gonna
Loading
pilot
bay.
the ship where it's our bay to their bay, and then you're gonna come through to the Cronus through the bay.
loading bay, so that's what we have.
And that's why
currently.
we're programming the. So once we get everything loaded off, it's gonna fucking
Oh,
jet.
you're flying the Daisy?
No, the Daisy is the lift. She's flying the Montero or whatever it's called.
Why don't the
our ship.
Montero's going to explode?
Exactly.
So
But we need to
right
get
now
bay to bay because right now we're umbilicaled. So we're trying to break the umbilical so we can get bay to bay, get the shit off, and then get.
Oh,
to
that's
the
right,
Still
you-
have to get it bay to bay.
right? Yeah, you still got to wait for another minute or two until. I forgot about that.
So he has to get it unumbilicaled, then we have to pilot it bay to bay, then I have to get off.
Oh,
Yes.
That doesn't
I
seem
thought
feasible.
we were going to fly the Daisy off the Montero.
Which is why I was
Montero
like,
goes,
break the fucking umbilical. But now,
Well, you
he's
could do
saying-
that, but you're trying to get it lined up bay to make it easier.
I see.
So that way you don't have to loop around and fly it a whole fucking way. You can just one to the other. Unless you want to just jump in your spacesuits, you can do that too.
dope.
Yeah, that sounds like what we're gonna have
Hold me
to.
now.
with a Daisy.
I mean, there's going to be some roles involved for you guys not to get blown into deep space, but that's an option you have.
Can I go to the umbilical with Tug and like helping it because we can get back? Can we get back
Yeah,
through?
you can do that. All right, I'll allow that. All right, so that's what you're doing after you get everything plugged into the autopilot?
Yeah. Well, yeah. I'm gonna
Tug's got a
say.
friend.
I'm gonna say, Millerov. We don't have time for this shit. This isn't.
Well, I mean,
this isn't gonna work. We gotta pivot. I'm gonna go help Tug
you were a big deal.
get
in
this
the
shit
first
umbilicaled,
one, so-
unumbilicaled. Autopilot set. Buckwheat, where are you at?
Huh? I got 2 in.
Motherfucker.
What? It's a delicate process. If I'm still like piling it in, like while I'm talking to you, just like what?
How
If anything, just tinks these ones just right.
So speaking of which, go ahead and roll for number 3.
1, 2, 3 6s and no panicky ones.
Okay. Do you?
I want more. I want more canisters.
Well, here's what you can do. Let's see. Where's my fucking?
Starting to grab them one-handed each, like.
You can either do it faster, you can do it impressively, or you can get an extra dice to roll for the next turn.
I'll do it faster.
Well, you get 2. So do you want to do it faster, and do you want an extra dice to roll?
Yes.
Because you did 2 extra 6s. All right, cool.
Hell yeah.
So we'll say it took you 15 seconds to do that one.
Cool.
Roll again for a second one. So here she's like berating you about like not like how quickly can you do this, and you're having a whole conversation with her, and just it's gliding, man.
Yeah.
It's just fucking no big deal. You're like, yeah, I know, I'm working on it. Hang on.
I like to think that it's all because of the zins in my freaking mouth. Like, you know what I'm saying? Gets you in that shit. What if I combined a bunch of 5s? Like, no, I got tons of 5s.
Nope. You can push if you want, though.
Fuck yeah.
All right, so take another
Yellow.
Another
Give
yellow.
me that stress die. Okay, 6, 2 6s.
So 2 6s. Fast or do you want?
Fast.
All right, so yeah, that's another one in 30 or in 15 seconds. So that's 2.
So I got 4. I got
You
4.
have 4.
In there.
You have 4 on there.
Yep.
And I'm doing these in minute intervals, if you can't tell.
Yes. Yeah.
So roll again. See if you can get another one on there.
Do I keep my 1 die?
Keep your no, because you did faster, not an extra dice.
It was only on the next roll then.
Yeah, exactly.
While all this is happening, can I head to the med bay on the Cronus
Ooh.
Yes, you can.
with one of these? I'm gonna take the Marine with me.
What deck is the med bay on again? Oh, it's
Cronus
deck
and
B.
med
There
bay,
we go.
yeah.
I see it. I see it. It's the main med lab that you're going to?
Yeah.
Okay.
3
Yeah,
6s, by
the
the way,
med
buddy.
lab.
3 6s on that one. Okay, so actually, can I see the printout sheet real quick with the skills on it? Just because I don't know where I put mine. I want to see for sure what you get. Since you have 3 dice that you got. Oh, shit. Okay. So since you got 3, we'll do it this way. You don't need to roll for the 4th one.
Nice.
You do it in half the time,
Technically, the 5th one.
or for the 5th one, you do it in half the time, and I'll let you add 1 to your next roll for this.
Sweet.
Do you want to Do you want to roll to see if you can do this next one quickly?
Yes.
And since you already technically have 1 success, anything you get is bonus.
Oh, and I got an extra die. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah. I got 2 6s.
Okay, so you get another one in 15 seconds. You don't have to roll the next one, and you get an extra die if you want to roll it.
Holy crap.
So within 1 minute, you got 4 tanks on the Daisy. There are now 6 tanks of tritium on the Daisy.
Slap my mama and call me the golden boy. We're about to load it up. You ready, Daisy?
You mean
Daisy's a
Davis?
You ready, Davis? Daisy Davis? Burp.
Wondered who the fuck you were talking to.
I don't know. I'm excited.
Wait, so where are we at? How many you got?
I got 6. I need 4 more unless you just want 6, but then I want to get paid.
Okay, we got
I got gambling debts.
And alimony. And child support.
I trust you, Buckwheat. Get as many as you can before we got how much time? 7 minutes? 6 minutes.
Well, you had 7 minutes last Mother said anything.
Okay. We probably got less than 7 minutes. So get as many as you can. I'm heading down to help Tug.
I finished a whole Taco Bell order one time in about 5, so I think I should be good.
Okay, I go put on suit,
Okay.
and before I put on a suit, I make sure to take another mysterious white pill.
Okay.
And then I'm heading down to help Tug cut this
All right.
shit loose.
As you get into your suit and start heading towards Tug, oh, by the way, I forgot to mention this. As all of this is going on and sirens are going off and everything's going crazy, if this were a film, the audience at home would now be hearing, oh God, I can't remember. Hang on. I can't remember the artist. I know the song.
Hold me now. I'm 6 feet from
From the edge and I'm living.
Never 6 feet.
I want to make sure I'm getting this right.
right.
Close, no. Young MC, bust a move.
close. What?
That's the joke. But yeah.
Oh, it's supposed to be funny. No, not that the joke was bad, but that we're a podcast of comedians.
Right,
So
right.
it's like, oh yeah, the music's supposed to be funny.
So yeah, bust a move is what the audience is hearing while all of you are like freaking out over like, well, actually that's exactly what they're hearing as you're just gliding with these fucking
It's
canisters.
literally what you're listening to in your headphones right now.
Hey, step one up again, what back again. I don't know the lyrics at all.
Jump around.
Jump around, jump, get down. Like
That's House of
between
Pain.
the legs. Like I know this.
If you want it, you got it. So yeah, as you finally get into your suit and you start making your way towards the umbilical, you hear Mother say, "Cascade failure imminent. Fission reactor overload in T-minus 6 minutes." I'll fast track with you what happens. So you get there, Davis. You help Tug by like kind of putting your foot on like areas of the umbilical that's welded, so he can get a nice even like cut on there.
Yeah.
And within about a minute, you two get everything freed and cut loose.
Okay.
Nice.
Hey, Millerov, we're loose.
All right, get on that ship and get us Doc to Duck.
Oh, you got it.
I'll go down and help Tug with the last of the canisters.
You are
Okay.
Tug.
Or, I mean, I'll go down and help Buck with the last of the canisters.
Okay, so I'm running back up to the flight deck
Mm-hmm.
on the Montero. Okay. I'm getting her in position, flying, getting them docked up Bay to Bay. Do I have to roll for that?
No, it's easy enough. I won't
Okay.
make you roll
He's
for
got a
that.
bonus die anyway, right?
Yeah, exactly. Oh yeah, and you would have had to exactly. So you're good.
Okay.
No roll.
It'll be stylish. We're talking like a barrel roll right over.
Just a nice, easy glide.
Yeah.
I
She's
love-
just like, fuck yeah, I'm the best.
And just as a visual aid, the fact that every time she's talking, like when she's talking to somebody that's not in her position, like in her vicinity, she literally has her hand up to her ear, like if she's actually on a comm.
Yeah.
It's awesome. She's doing the whole Avengers 1 thing.
I'm method acting. Shut up.
She's
Guys, it's okay. We have a Hulk.
she's Han Solo in the cockpit.
Okay.
All right,
So I'm
so-
back on the flight deck, right?
Yep. So you've done
Piloting
that.
shit.
Piloted. I'll say let's see. I'll say it takes you about a couple minutes to do the whole roll and get everything into position
Okay.
Oh,
because it's a big ship she's moving.
yeah.
So then
Am I gonna have to,
we're closer to
like-
5. No, set 4.
Do anything weird if the ship is moving and
It's-
rolling?
No, because it's the ship has its own gravity.
Oh, okay. Just making sure.
So and she does it very smoothly
get
for
I'm a good pilot.
yeah. She remembers you're loading shit, and she's like, "All right, let's not be fucking crazy this time.
Yeah.
Let's not blow up our payday."
I'm high, but not dumb.
It's impressive by the smoothness, not by the tricks.
So, Buck, go ahead and roll for your next set of canisters.
More things.
You get a +1 and any sixes you get give you the faster thing.
Nice.
So you're rolling with like super bonus right now. You already have a success.
I am in the zone. Auto zone. Sweet. I got 1, 2, 3, 4 sixes.
Jesus
Nice.
Christ!
There we go.
I'm just gonna
Jaybird
stack
dice
those.
rolls I know.
Let's see, how many sixes?
It's, 4 of them.
4.
And no panic ones. So.
All right, I'm just gonna say you get everything that we need to for the next 2 rolls. So you get 2 more on there in 30 seconds, and now you can roll for your next set with a bonus die still.
All right.
Because I'm not gonna have you just keep rolling when you're rolling that many fucking sixes. Like clearly you're doing this well.
Watch me fuck up. What? There it is.
Oh, there's
okay.
okay.
I got the 1 panic die, but I got a 6. I got 2 sixes, but it doesn't matter, right? Because I got a 1 on
Well,
the
you
panic.
got to roll a panic roll, and let's see what happens to your.
I rolled a 6.
Okay, what's your panic level at?
My panic level?
I mean, not your panic. Your stress level is
3.
4, right?
Oh,
But you're
4,
rolling
4,
4
4, you're
dice, so
4.
that's
Uh-oh.
okay. So maybe it's just the stress of the moment catching up with you.
Yep.
Maybe it's the knowledge of what can happen if you fuck up with these canisters, but you just lock up right in the middle of it. You freeze. You're going to lose your next slow action, which means you're going to take a little bit longer to do the next one. And your stress goes up by 1.
Okay.
Yeah, but
but
we've already got
also-
8 out of the 10, right?
Yes.
But also, I'm going to need you to roll a d6
Okay.
because since you fucked up oh no, you succeeded. Okay, so you're just locked in place and the canister's just because you rolled 2 6s, right?
Mm-hmm.
Stop to wipe his brow and going like, man, shit, man.
Yeah. So you just
Yeah, the the CD that I'm playing skipped, and I'm just like, wait, no, everything I'm doing is goddamn serious. Oh my god, there's only like 5 minutes left. I'm fucked.
so you just you fight through it, but you lock up a lot, and
Yeah.
you're super stressed out. I'll say in the full minute, you only get 1 more canister on there.
Oh, okay.
9 out of 10 ain't bad.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
And
I
as
don't-
soon as you get that 4th one on there, or that 9th one on there, you hear Mother say, or you hear Mother come up on the comms again. Cascade failure imminent. Fission reactor overload in T-minus 4 minutes.
When did we set the thing to take off on autopilot? Did we never specified that? Like at what
mean,
time?
the
Because it's got to get
goal-
away from.
Well, so
I'll
you have it programmed, so I'm assuming that it's like when you're ready to get off, that's when it's like initiate.
Yeah,
Then-
I'll say you
Okay.
programmed it to like be ready to like start as soon as you need to, which is
Okay.
pretty much like it's going to start pulling away about now-ish.
Okay.
Yeah. And the Daisy thing, I have to like drive it through the ship, or do I?
From docking bay to docking
just-
bay.
And we're connected already.
Well, no, you're unhooked. You're not connected docking bay to docking bay. Because there's no way to like really connect. All you can do is keep them open next. All you do is just keep them open next to each other.
Okay.
Because they're more like cargo bays than docking bays. Well, I should say they're not docking bays. They're cargo bays.
Is there a way that we can like hit 0 gravity and at kind of around the same time that we like push off, so I can just kind of start floating into the new docking bay?
You could.
Or you could just. Oh yeah.
I mean,
only
you're
got
gonna have
5
to.
minutes.
It's gonna take. It'd probably take a pretty serious mobility roll because you have to like guide yourself through depressurization.
Oh. What's like the? I mean, then we just drive it from docking bay to docking bay.
That's probably
Okay.
the simplest way is just to drive your loader from docking bay to docking bay.
Okay. Well. Yeah. Yeah.
And you're not going to be able to get that close because the ship has to be able to pull away fast enough to not
Yeah.
blow everything up.
All right. Well, is anyone getting on days before I haul out of here? I can't get the last one. It's spicy. I don't know. We got to get going. It's 5 minutes. I don't want to blow up.
Tug is just making sure that everything's like tied down properly. Like, I
Yep.
got it, brother. I'm ready to go when you are.
All right. Anyone else? Davis, you coming with me?
I'm on my way down. We got 60 seconds.
Oh.
For me, I gotta get off the.
Sure.
Sure. Okay. I don't know.
I mean, I would say it takes about 60 seconds till you get down there. And
Yeah.
as you're climbing onto the Daisy, you hear Mother say, Cascade failure imminent. Fusion reactor overload in T-minus 3 minutes.
hold on to your butts. Just start hauling ass to the other side.
Nice Sam Jackson
so-
call out. I appreciate it.
As all of you are getting onto the Daisy and getting ready to pile it away, that is when Elon Husk is going to be walking into the med lab. And as the doors open,
Okay, hold up. I said I took the Colonial Marine with me.
Wait.
He did say he was.
But you're going back to where the alien was? That med lab? No, wait. This is a different med lab.
It depends on where
That
they
was the
keep their
cryo.
cryo.
the
stations.
cryo,
Cryo thing.
yeah,
Okay, sorry.
the
Cryostasis.
cryo
Yeah.
chambers is where the alien had gone into.
Yeah.
Well, last you saw it.
Which is a different level, right?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to the med lab.
All right. So
I've handed the Marine the service pistol.
okay. Actually, you know what? Let me see if the Marine. The Marine doesn't need your service pistol. She's actually carrying a shotgun with her.
Perfect.
Nice.
So she's like, "Yeah, I got your back." Clack clack. But as you walk into the med lab, here is what you see. The first thing you see is well, at first, as you walk through the Montera or the Cronus, you notice that, like, for a ship that's as old as it is very nice and fairly state of the art, especially compared to the Montero.
Okay.
Which is, again, surprising for the fact that this ship is at least 80 years old.
Right.
The fact that it's fairly on par with, if not better than all the technology that you had on your ship. But as you get into the med lab, what you see are two older generation Pauling med pods. If you remember the med pod that was used in Prometheus,
I'm
when
going to tell you right now, I don't.
okay. So have you seen Fifth Element?
Mm-hmm.
You remember what they like remake them in that like pod thing? It kind of looks like that, but it has the ability to like swivel upwards so you can get into it vertically.
Okay.
So you see two of these. One of them has its plexiglass tube splintered and shattered as if something had broken out of it. The other one is sealed and lit from within, but the entire inner surface of the plexiglass is covered in thick, dried blood. Next to that, there's a large row of specimen jars. Floating within two of them are two small alien creatures that look very similar to the thing that yeeted its way out of that scientist's head. Oh, there's more.
It looks like neither of the pods are operational.
No, they are not. Well, one of them might be, but it's covered with blood on the inside.
Yeah.
So on the far shelf in this room is a smaller specimen jar without any liquid, containing. Well, if you want to get closer, I'll let you know. But on the desk next to the small specimen jar without liquid. Oh no, it's a specimen jar. You can see there are these kind of like egg-shaped fungus nodes that are in the second set of jar. That's in the second jar.
Okay.
On the desk next to the jar is an open metallic urn, and in that metallic urn, four organic-looking glass vials are inside of it. And if you want to look closer at any of it, but
if
that
I know
is-
anything about Alien, you don't want to look closer at things.
so yeah, that's what you see in this med lab.
Yeah.
Polarizer.
Well, I learned my lesson from the first time.
I'm so
I'm gonna ask the Colonial Marine, what were you doing in here?
The science team took some samples from what we found when we landed on the planet that we were sent to explore. It was a archaeological site, and well, as you can see, they found a lot of shit, a lot of nasty, horrifying shit. God, I thought I saw horrifying shit in the war, but fuck.
Interesting. What happened to these two med labs here?
I honestly, I couldn't tell you. Things went crazy. We had to leave a lot of the other crew behind and closed up the ship. And well, we went into cryo sleep, hoping things went well. I don't. And my memory is a little fuzzy, to be honest with you. Where are y'all from again?
Good question for the DM to let me know.
You're just Waylon Utani.
Okay.
You're from the company.
Okay. We're with the company. Don't worry.
Okay.
This will all get sorted out.
My head is. How long have? Jesus, I've never felt sickness like this before. You know how long we were out?
About 80 years.
80
Years.
And she just like immediately has to steady herself on something.
Yes, good. You do that. Just keep the shotgun on the front door, will you, while I open up this unbroken med pod. My chest is killing me.
I love how there's no empathy.
Yeah.
Pretty on
Yeah,
character.
there's no empathy at all.
She just realized her whole life is gone, and you're like, well, yes, you take care of those emotions, and I'll be back.
I'm basically just taking the character of a British colonel in the Navy. Like
Emotions. What are those? What are emotions? I don't know what that is.
You. Gross.
Gross. Emotions are gross.
All right, so as you're doing that, everybody's getting loaded up on the Daisy. Let's see.
I like to think that like the docking bays are like slightly up, so we have to like jump it. And for some weird reason, like my mind is thinking that it's kind of like a moped, but with like a big like back to have all the canisters in it. So it's just like
No,
a
it's
sidecar. No, don't.
Okay.
Don't. This is
all right.
My fantasy.
All right. That's what the Daisy is now, apparently.
Like Tug's on the back end of it, like just holding on and like holding to the canisters. Like she's on the sidecar and I'm just like on the little bike and just like, wah!
Just for fun, they mounted like a Harley Davidson front on it.
Yeah, pretty
You know?
much.
Yeah.
No, even better. It's like those like Japanese
John
work
Deere,
cycles.
right?
No, the
Oh,
Japanese
yeah.
work cycles.
All right, so we're doing all that. So you guys are setting up. Davis, time for a piloting roll to see if you can fly. Because from looking at it, you realize like the dimensions are a little weird, and you kind of have to get the Daisy like in at an angle to be able to fit into this docking bay.
So I get 9 plus my stress die.
Yes.
I got an extra die.
Ooh, oh.
We'll count that as a 6, but you did get a 1 on a stress die. Oh, you got 2 6s.
Yeah.
on a stress die.
you got 2 6s on a stress die.
Oh, okay. All right. So
So 3
let's
6s?
see if things go sideways with that stress die. Go ahead and roll any dice. Tell me what you get.
Straight down
And you
the
have how
middle.
many stress points?
4.
So as you line this thing up, you just immediately, as you're doing it, your hand starts twitching. You pull it off just barely, but you, Buck, and Tug are all going to gain a stress point
Damn it.
because you look real nervous while you do this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Everything all right? Is all right?
You fly off the, or no, we're doing this as a 4-wheeled vehicle now, aren't we?
Yep.
Yeah.
So as the depressurization hits, as the cargo bay opens, you just gun it and take a flying leap with this.
Yeah, like Dukes of Hazzard.
Yeah,
Like,
just full on Dukes of Hazzard. And you catch it at just the right angle, so you make just a little bit of a turn as you hit the ramp, so the Daisy just tilts ever so slightly and lands like on 2 wheels and scrapes like a part of the cargo bay as it flies in and like comes to a hard stop and like bumps a little and then just falls down
Nice.
and everything's good.
Nice.
And the canisters explode, and both ships explode.
If she hadn't rolled any sixes, that might have happened.
Oh, shit.
If she had straight up failed the roll, the whole fucking cargo bay would have gotten taken out.
Nice.
Hell yeah,
'Cause
brother.
Tug's like,
basically all there.
yeah!
I peed a little. I gotta go change my pants.
All right. You guys are all on the ship now. Other than Elon Husk in the med bay, what are the rest of you doing?
Well, I'm gonna shut the door.
All right.
And make sure everyone's good. We got everything.
All right. And as you do all that and get everything shut up, you hear Mother say, "Cascade failure imminent. Fusion reactor overload in T-minus 2 minutes."
Okay. But she hit the button on the way out, so at any time it should be flying away from us.
It's
right?
and you can see it you can, or did you leave anybody in the cockpit or anywhere that they would have the visual on anything?
I don't think anyone is.
No, I made everyone come with us.
Okay, so you assume that it's flying off in the proper direction because you're in the cargo bay with the doors shut, so you can't really see anything.
Well, was there like a nice cinematic moment where I'm watching the doors shut and I could see the ship?
You can see the
kinda-
ship pulling away.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
exactly.
Sweet.
And then
So you're in cargo bay as well?
Yeah. I had
Okay.
everybody go there, and then while we were going there, he split off with the Marine,
Okay.
unbeknownst to me.
And as you're finishing saying all this, Mother starts her 60-second countdown on the ship starting to or going to explode.
I imagine a bunch of people just staring at the closed cargo door,
Yeah.
hoping the ship's flown away as the countdown happens, and it's just 2. Silence.
That would be the more dramatic.
Everyone
yeah.
secure yourselves. We might catch an explosion wave.
Wouldn't catch an explosion wave in space.
You're not there. Shut the fuck up.
Well, I'm just saying there's nothing for the wave to catch on. There's no pressure for the wave to move.
I've seen Star Wars. The most inaccurate space explosions in cinema history.
Those of you who are in the cargo bay hear a thump of a couple pieces of scrap metal against the door after the 60-second countdown is
Okay.
over.
Okay.
Yeah, because just in case we were hit with something big from the ship.
Keep it going for Rolling with Comics podcast. Well, that's the end of our show. Don't forget to close out your tabs and tip the bartender. Good night.